So let me go in and alright guys, we're gonna try another time here. I'm gonna put this on here and hopefully it'll work this time. I had a little bit of a hard time getting going, but now we got it going. And this is kind of a live Q&A type situation, so hope you guys enjoy. Sorry if I missed stuff because I'm doing this on one single monitor, so I'm still setting it up. But I'll set it up in 1 second so I can see everything. So we're good to go. Sorry. Oops, hold on. So yeah, this has been kind of interesting because I am hold on. Dynasty and so yeah, I'm gonna be talking to you guys, answering your guys' questions if you have any. If you don't, it's fine too. Can you guys see me okay? That's the first thing. Can you guys see me okay? I don't know why the chat window on my screen keeps disappearing, but on my oh, there we go. So once I get this set up, I can start to stretch it out so I can see stuff. Could I hold on? No. This is hard, but we'll figure it out. I'm in the process of adjusting, so if you excuse me for a second. I'm just trying to get everything. It looks like YouTube does not allow you to do screen by screen, so it makes it more annoying than I originally thought, because I thought that, you know, chat window would be fine. That window would be fine, but come to find out, it's not. But anyway, can you guys see me okay? If you can, please type okay or K in the chat. Thank you. And can you guys hear me okay? I didn't check that before I started. I'm an idiot. There's a new time. Oops. There's a new time. I mean, there's a new start to everything, so it is what it is. Yep, so now I got everything adjusted just the way I like it. I have everything pretty much goes the way I like it. So yeah, let's check the audio real quick. So you're gonna hear some back talk. So yeah, let's check the audio real quick. So you're gonna hear some back talk. Okay, that worked awesomely. I'm seeing your guys' comments. Please chime in when you can. So those who don't know me and are just on the looking at the live page, I'm Dennis McCray. I have a disability called cerebral palsy, which affects my lower trunk area. Thought I would try this live event thing because I think it'd be cool to have a live vlog style, interview style, whatever you want to call it, more of an interview style. Then I know it's kind of late, so I'm just gonna go. And since there's nobody in here but my check window, we're going to just address the common questions I think people have. So let's see. I can try. All right, hold on. Oh shit, can't see. It is 12:38 or 38 UTC. So I don't know if you guys can see that. So let's talk about the video cameras I've been using as of lately. Now, this is the SJ4000. That I've been using. I love this camera. Works great. Let me show you something else. I don't know if you guys know, but I think I read somewhere that YouTube only allows 3 megapixels. But for me, it's more of a difficult thing to get a 3 megapixel image because I have a 28 megapixel DSLR. I have, all this stuff that takes photographs. That's all I use most of the time. And for me, Photoshop is more of a cumbersome thing. So this I usually have set to 1080p video. That's just the way I do it. Not necessarily any other way, but I would do it. But let's talk about settings. Okay, in this SJ4000, which is a knockoff version of the GoPro, let's go to, oh God, where is it? Image size, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. So image size. Don't know if you can see this, but it also gives me the information I need. And I might write this down for that. 2048 by 1536. So that's kind of cool to know that because I couldn't find that information on YouTube. So that worked out perfect. Next time I need that information. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn this camera back on and wait for your guys' questions while I write this down. I'll glance up to see if you guys write anything here in a second. Because it won't take me long to do this. 2048. All right. Oops. 2048. I got a little notepad. Oh, that's right. My vacuum came off, so it doesn't really matter. All right. Let me point that down so I can see it. 3 megapixel equals 2048. Oh crap! I went to sleep. Let's see how I can make this up. By 1536. So. It took me a little while to figure that out, but honestly, my SJ4000 came through with me again. I prefer using the SJ4000 Action Cam for vlog style videos because you get my point of view. AKA POV. So it works out very nicely. My editing machine is a Lenovo ThinkCentre, if you guys are curious. My photo editing software is generally Lightroom or Photoshop. I use Photoshop. I use Lightroom for color, and I use Lightroom most of the time. 90% of my business, my photography business, which is a thing I run in Florida right now. I'm trying to get an RV so I can travel the country and do photography all over the world. But it's expensive to buy a wheelchair accessible motorhome. And it's hard to find a freaking diesel. And I want a diesel. The main reason why I want a diesel motorhome is because a diesel motorhome is... A diesel can usually run on more miles, 10 to 20,000 miles before the next oil change, versus 10,000 miles on a regular car. And another reason why I want diesel is when you're on the road, it's easy to find a truck stop, mechanic shop. Yeah, they're expensive, but when you have a serious problem with your motorhome, you can't move it, and you can drive it to the nearest truck stop where there is a repair shop. Most of their stuff is only diesel anyway. And one thing about running the motorhome on diesel is Newmar has their Comfort Drive, which is only on their diesel coaches, which I want, their freaking Comfort Drive. Their Comfort Drive, you can drive literally with one finger. Now, I found this trailer, towable trailer, and I wish I had the money, but I'm on a disability salary, sort of. So, well, not sort of, I am, because I don't have a business plan for myself. I haven't really started it yet. Well, I've started it, but there's a lot of things that go into it that people just don't see. It's a very expensive business to get into. And if I ever want to travel, let's say Kelly and Robin, just to name names, not to really, you know, Robin's the guy, Kelly is the female. Well,
when they do a wedding, let's say California, Colorado, whatever, instead of them having to charge them more, I can either drive from here to Colorado, and I can do it on my own time. Well, if they give me a date, I can be there within 3 days, the date. Versus a plane, which would take me hours. But with me having a wheelchair and stuff, it would take a lot longer, and I'd rather travel with my stuff. I don't trust airplanes to handle wheelchair people very well because all the videos I've seen on YouTube. And personally, I'm one of those that I'd rather have my home travel with me versus me travel away from my home. So, so it makes it really nice and easy, and that's why you're getting better quality videos. I mean, I've tried software after software after software of videos, but I find that Windows Movie Maker is the best bet to just be able to throw up real quick without any hard edits, especially for what I do, which I now if I had a DSLR with import audio, which is the Nikon D3200, which is the one I'm eventually going to upgrade to. Let's see what's going on here. Let me just check the eventually going to upgrade to. So it looks like we don't have much of a delay here because this is a live stream. So yeah, Winnebago makes Newmar makes some, but it's on their gas chassis. And I would prefer it to be on a diesel chassis, and I prefer to have a 3 TV unit, 1 external TV, 2 internal TVs. And the main reason for that is because most of your modern TVs have an HDMI port, which runs audio and video through the whole entire coach, and I can run what I do. One of the reasons why I got the SG4000 is for because I want to do on-site locations inside people's houses, interiors, and such. So with that, it makes it really nice, easy to just be able to. Now, one thing with me is I tell my clients, give me 3 days for the edits, and then I'll send you the proofs and all that. So the reason why I do that is because the quicker I can put it up, the more customers I can accept for right now, because I'm not backed up with edits. One of my favorite ways of editing and general editing style is natural. I use pretty much all natural light except for when flash is absolutely needed. I also do, well, I don't know if I can show you. Let's see if I can show you another, so that you know that's working. Let's go ahead and see if I can show you on screen. YouTube, if I can't find this, let me Google Effects. Yeah, but I can't find the on screen.
Now I had an on-screen capture device, so I'll just use my on-screen capture device. I'll put it in a separate video. So we'll do that. That'll work for me. Yeah, it's been awesome. Thanks for all the 3 subscribers I have. It's been awesome. Let's just check to see if you guys written anything. Nope. No one's written anything. All right. Let me type something to you guys so that you guys is this. Working. I'm gonna say this is for. Oh, it is. You don't want me to do a damn correction thing. Come on, man. The little thing here is something on the broadcaster. So honestly, it's been awesome. You know, the response I've gotten from people on here, you know, doing these videos, 34, actually 10 on my last video, which is average for me, 10 views is average. But on my new editing style, which will not be on this video because it's a direct, well, it might be. What I might do is take the digital MP4 format and take it and upload it to my computer, then take it and edit it the way I normally edit with music and all that, so that, you know, make it real cool. But I also don't normally need to because this is kind of a failed attempt to talk to you guys. So, not really failed attempt. I'm not going to do these scheduled yet until I get some comments in the section below. Once I get comments in the section below here, hello. You can write your questions and comments in the comment section below. So I'm a person with a disability called cerebral palsy. Go ahead and write your questions and comments, and I'll respond to them. I think there's a little bit of a delay. I think it's like a 3-second delay. I don't know. I'm watching the both screens at the same time, so we'll see what happens. I have a disability called cerebral palsy, for those of you who don't know, and have just, so there's a slight delay. But yeah, so I have a disability called cerebral palsy. Any questions you want to leave me? A lot of my videos are tutorials and blog style videos, basically of how I live my life, how I get on with daily tasks, and cool things like that. If you haven't checked out my last video and you don't want to sit here and watch the live stream, which I don't know why you wouldn't, but in case you don't, I'm going to give you that video here in a second. So if you just stand by while I go get that video link for you guys. Let's see. Again, it's the one with the most hits, so I think you guys have seen it already, but in case you are just tuning in, you can go to my blog style. There's only 2 right there because one of them I don't consider a blog. So that works. And I'm going to just mute this audio. Oh, good, it was already muted. That works. So if you guys want to check that out, which is kind of cool. If you guys are tuning in for the first time, please remember to hit that subscribe button. That helps me out a bunch. So, thanks, guys, for that. Hello, guys. I noticed a lot of you are jumping in and out, so yep. So, any questions for me as far as my condition and stuff, you can put in the chat box below. You guys haven't checked out. Wait, hold on. That video. There we go. It turned out to be one. Go check out that video. That video was awesome after you watch the live stream. So let me talk about my age. Not that age matters on YouTube, but just kind of give you background on me. I was born with a condition called cerebral palsy. Now, cerebral palsy has something to do with the lower trunk area. And we can't really, I can support my own weight, but with my hands and with my arms and stuff. I use all my upper body strength as part of it. That's just part of me. I have a condition called cerebral palsy, however you want to say it. There's two different ways to say it. What that does is it makes it so I have a weak trunk area. So, like, you use your trunk to walk, mine doesn't really work properly, and it can cause me to fall if I'm not holding on to things. A lot of my videos are vlog style, day in life style, POV style, with the SJ4000, which is if you want to do a pro and you haven't picked one up yet, because the GoPros are so expensive. My theory on the GoPro is it's so expensive, and for me, using this the way I was planning on using it, I'm still planning on using it later. Roughly, what's the day? The 19th, I've only had it for like 18 days. I'm waiting for good weather so I can go swimming, because that's one thing I can do pretty well. Yeah, so with cerebral palsy giving me a weak trunk here, I'm still waiting on a power wheelchair. Oh, let's talk about power wheelchair companies. Not that I'm sponsored by them, I don't want any sponsors whatsoever. I just love their quality of service. Now, the company I used to use, Custom Mobility, by the way, I use a Pulse 6. I'm waiting on parts for the Pulse 6 right now. I'm 22 years old. I'm currently living in Florida. I'm originally from Staten Island, New York. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sick for it. It's too hot here. There's no business here for photography because all of it is run by Disney. Most of it, yeah, I could become a Disney partner, but then I lose my copyright information and all that stuff. I don't know what their policy is for photographers, but I just want to be a freelance. With the word freelance and an owner operator, basically, my own business. A CEO, basically, if that's the right word. So, yeah, I've been in the process of starting my own business, and that's where a lot of my money is gone. That's why I've been doing all that stuff. I'm using my disability money that I get every month, $30, $40 a month, and allowance to take for some of it too. Sheila.
a wonderful lady. I'm hoping to get her on a live stream here as well. But as it's like, I don't know what. Hold on, my clock is over here. Hold on, I'll tell you what time it is. It's currently 1:01 a.m. at the time I'm recording this in Florida. So, yeah, and that video, that link up there is to one of my latest videos. One of my best video works. Took me about 4 hours to edit that video. So, you guys can check that out. I use the SJ4000 action cam for a lot of my video shots. This thing right here, because it goes 3 megapixels, which is equivalent. Let's see. Actually, I put it over here. Excuse my language, sorry. 3 megapixels. 248 by 1536. So I'll try that out. In my Photoshop editor to figure out if that's the right size I need. I like it for a couple of reasons. It's plug and play. I can mount it upside down and rotate the image. It's waterproof. I think I put about 200 feet, I think, or something. I don't know what it is exactly. 8 days, 18 days or so, and I love it. All my videos, that one in particular, is one of my more awesome ones. All right. Yep. So that's that, and welcome to this test. It's been appreciated for all of you guys watching. Not gonna completely edit here, but just wanted to thank you guys, all of you guys. I think I'm frozen. I'm not sure. Let's see. I'm gonna check the audio, you guys. I think I'm frozen. I'm not sure. So yeah, so that's me. It's been a little hard starting a business. I had one job scheduled for what kind of sucked. It's not no one's doing really. But I had one job scheduled for October, like towards the end of October, and I was getting all excited because we're in May, September, October. 2 months away. I was getting all excited because this was one of my friends. But actually, they're both my friends now, but they were getting married, and they wanted me to do their wedding. Which is kind of a weird story behind that. But that was my first pay gig because I told him that I would do it for free. Not that I would do everybody for free, but because they're my friends and because I started up, as long as they gave me free roam with everything, and as long as they gave me creative control, and as long as they let me use them for my portfolio on the internet, which I'm starting. I'm starting to sort through my images and starting to do that. So that's one thing. And then she ended up the girl, which is the one I originally knew. I met her from my neighborhood that I live in now. She ended up pregnant, and he's an ex-military. So I think when she ended up pregnant, I think he's paying for most of everything that because they moved in together. I think, as far as I know, they moved in together, and it was kind of sucky that it didn't really work out. But as far as the date goes, they said we're still on, we're still good. You know, it's not that they're hiring anybody else. It was just that with everything going on, she was just going out. She was just going out of school from pediatrician school or doctor school, whatever you want to call it. Med school. That's what the word I'm looking for. So she was just leaving med school. He's got post-traumatic stress syndrome from the situation. I don't really blame somebody who goes through something like that, and till this day, by the way, February of 2 or 3 years ago now, I was hit by a car. February, about 3 days before my birthday. 3 days before my mom's birthday. So February, I want to say February 18th or so. 2 or 3 days, which is my mom's birthday, is on February 20th. So about February 16th or 15th or whatever, I was hit by a car at my local neighborhood in the entrance of the neighborhood where the cars come in, because it's a condo complex. And he was coming around the corner. I was crossing the street. My mom was with me. I was hit. She was not hit, but luckily enough, because I don't think she would have made it if she was hit, to be honest. Well, she would have made it, but it would have been a little hard on her more than it would be on me. I barely had any injuries from that. I didn't get any money in a lawsuit situation either. So that kind of sucked. And it's made my life harder because it makes it. I think I have some long-term effects of it. But what you gonna do? I will never go with Barnetti again. Barnetti, PA. Never ever again. If I do go with somebody, if I go for somebody for something like that, I'm gonna go with Dan Newland, because Dan Newland here in Florida is one of the most cheating medical attorneys in the state of Florida, in my opinion. I had a buddy of mine that rear-ended the back of somebody's car, and they're complaining. Just like a tap. Like you're back there of a parking lot style type accident, and he hit somebody. That was basically it. But he ended up having to pay his insurance ended up having to pay $10,000 or something crazy, because they're complaining of back injuries. And personally, I would have figured out how to hire a private investigator. I'm a freaking little investigator, and when it comes out of check. And personally, I have people that I've talked to that ended up knowing the people that knew people that got hit or whatever, right? Or knew where they lived. They knew somebody where they knew where they lived. Come find out, they're sitting there having a party the next weekend, complaining of back injuries, complaining of not being able to work, complaining of all this shit, and That's another reason why I'm buying another one of these. These are $43 on Amazon. And I'm going to mount one in the car, permanently mount one. And our car, upside down and backwards, I'm going to spray paint this. And we cover this up, cover the lens up right here. Spray paint silver and just put it in the car and put it on a 12-volt micro USB lead and put it, 32 gigabyte SD card in there. So it matches my car interior. And we go into the settings and I'm going to rotate the camera sort of like this. So that's that. I might not rotate it, but I might at the same time. So yeah, it's been awesome, being able to interact with people and see the positive outlook. You guys have on my YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream. And thanks for joining me for this test. Appreciate it.